The Wolf King, A Tale of the Cursed Hunt. By Dat Dark Storyteller. I should have never gone into the woods that night. But when the town curfew sirens blared, I was already too far in. The full moon was high, its pale light cutting through the twisted trees, painting the forest floor in silver. The air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, but beneath it, something else. Something wrong. A scent like iron, like blood. I wasn't alone. At first, I thought it was just the wind moving through the trees, the whispering of leaves and snapping of distant twigs. But the deeper I went, the more I realized, something was following me. The silence was unnatural. No insects. No birds. Only the distant rustling, the crunch of leaves under something big. Then I heard it. A low, guttural growl, so deep it seemed to vibrate in my chest. I turned slowly, my breath catching in my throat. My eyes searched the darkness, the silver beams of moonlight barely touching the undergrowth. Then, two glowing eyes. Massive. Burning gold. They hovered just above the ground at first, crouched within the shadows of the trees. But as I stared, they began to rise. Higher. Taller. Too tall for anything human. The thing stepped forward. Moonlight hit its body, and my stomach dropped. It wasn't a man. Not fully. Its form was half wolf, half something else entirely, its body covered in thick, matted fur, its limbs twisted and impossibly long. Clawed fingers flexed as it stepped into the light. Its face was the worst. A wolf's snout, but elongated, filled with jagged, gleaming fangs. Its mouth hung slightly open, its breath fogging in the night air. But it was the eyes that made my blood turn to ice. There was intelligence behind them. Hunger. Amusement. It had been playing with me. I ran. Branches tore at my clothes, my feet stumbling over roots and rocks. I didn't care. I had to get out. I could hear it behind me, heavy, relentless footsteps, crashing through the forest with impossible speed. Then, the howl. It was deafening, a sound that didn't just echo through the trees, it dug into my skull, rattling my bones. This wasn't just a beast. It was something older. Something cursed. I reached the clearing, my lungs burning, legs numb from running. The town's old stone boundary was just ahead. If I could cross it. A shadow passed overhead. I barely had time to react before something slammed into me, knocking the air from my lungs. The world spun. The stars above blurred. My back hit the ground, and before I could move, it was on top of me. The weight was crushing, the heat from its body unbearable. I could see its breath, steam rising from its fanged maw. Then, it spoke. Its voice was ancient, layered, like multiple voices speaking at once. You ran well, human. But the hunt is over. Its massive claws pressed against my chest, pinning me. I could feel its heartbeat, too fast, too strong, as if its body was barely containing something worse. Then its mouth opened wider. I knew what was coming. The bite. The curse. I screamed, but no one was there to hear me. The last thing I saw before the pain took me, before my bones shattered and my vision swam, was the Wolf King's grin. I was never meant to escape. I was meant to be reborn. The hunt would begin again. And this time, I would be the one chasing. __. Please like, share and subscribe. Till next time.